If you didn't know, today, September 16th, is National Stepfamily Day. And here to talk about the relationship dynamics of a stepfamily, we welcome licensed professional counselor David Flowers to Good Morning Mid-Michigan. Hello.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Good to see you on this Monday.
You too.
You know, first off, there are so many blended families out there. Let's talk about, what makes a good step-parent. And I know some folks don't like that term. They prefer bonus mom, bonus dad, but kind of talk about your take on this.
Well, the thing I like to do first when we're talking about step families is try and depathologize things a little bit, right? A lot of times people come in and say, oh, we're having all kinds of issues, we're a blended family. And I just like to say, what two sets of parents don't have issues with their kids?
Sure.
Right? Blended or non-blended, there's communication problems, there's discipline problems, right? Like just about any set of parents is going to struggle with that.
Of
right?
course.
So to me, being able to just kind of accept that, well, this is our situation now. We may have been married before and there were probably issues there. We're married now to someone else and there's going to be issues that are involved with that as well.
So what's your advice then, talking it out, or what do you recommend?
Well, as a couples therapist, when people come in and are wanting to discuss that, I tend to kind of help focus them on what are the issues in their relationship that if they could get those things addressed, might make a big difference in their family. Right? So I'm going to look at things like, say, communication, right? Of course, it always comes down to communication.
Sure.
Right? How well are the two of you actually able to listen, to hear each other, all of that stuff. Being able to really compromise is a really important part of parenting, step-parenting, or whatever, right? Those are hugely important.
Well, any advice in particular then on taking on those specific roles of step-parent?
Yeah, well, I think it has a lot to do, again, just to kind of put it in context, it has a lot to do with just kind of hearing your partner and being able to honor who your partner is as a parent and where they're coming from. And that is, I will say, that is why I recommend premarital counseling so much. And a lot of times people who've been married before and are getting married again don't think they need premarital counseling. But that's a great occasion to get in really and talk about, okay, our kids are different, right? How do we really want to deal with our finances?
That's
right?
what I was saying. You still face some of those issues that any couple faces.
Exactly.
Finances, time management, things like that.
But yeah. Budgeting, like what are our priorities going to be, right? All that stuff.
And then bottom line, how can counseling help with that?
Well, it's the ideal place to help people really focus in on what are the specific areas that they need help with in order to be able to address these areas better. And again, I'd love to see all couples really, right? Like just coming in and working through those things and saying, hey, being able to make genuine contact with each other across all these different areas is going to make a huge difference in how you parent.
Yes, and blended families, they can have success too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course.